Hooah everyone, this is Frankie from BCTRGaming, and today it's time for our English commentary. So here we are back again. As I already have announced a couple of months ago, I'm not going to upload any English content anymore on this channel. But as you maybe have noticed, this is an English commentary. So what changed my mind? To begin with, I had some issues before I have announced not to upload any English content. First of all, it was on the technical side. I had some problems to produce content, and also, yeah, it costs a lot of time. So English content usually costs me a little bit of time as well. So the amount of time that I had to put into my YouTube channel was a little bit high at that moment. So English content was not very an advantage for me to save a little bit more of time. And so I have decided, so that was one of the reasons why I've decided this. The second thing is, I have played competitively with an international clan, so I had a lot of gameplay that I could use to showcase some things, but at that point I have decided to leave my competitive team because, yeah, I don't know, it was Battlefield. As you know, Battlefield 4 is not very competitive because of its mechanics and stuff. And also, not to mention that it was very buggy as well, so that is why I have decided to leave it. Then I started to play a little bit more with Germans again, so that means I didn't had so much things that I can showcase you because, yeah, as I said, I've played with a lot of Germans, so in TeamSpeak we literally talked only in German, so it was a little bit harder for me to have English gameplay. So that was another reason. But the main reason that I had was I got a lot of negative comments in my commentary sections because of my bad pronunciation. I mean, some of these guys, or at least one of these guys, told me that it was so annoying that he had to stop watching my content after 2 minutes. And to be honest, as a YouTuber, you usually want to reach as many people as possible. And yeah, if they are annoyed about my pronunciation, about my English in general, then yeah, I'm not able to reach those people. And that is something that is very important for me, at least for me. Now, what has changed since then? I mean, there's a couple of things that happened. First of all, I have joined Veritas Gaming, which is an international clan. I play a lot in public. Also, we have some practice going on. So I have a lot of gameplay again. And in addition, we are playing, or at least Veritas Gaming is a clan which tries to play as much the objective as possible. So exactly those things are very important for my channel because, as you know, I'm very addicted to the objective gameplay and to the team gameplay. So it is very important to me to have this stuff as a gameplay, and therefore it is a good thing that now with Veritas Gaming I have English content, and also from the quality it fits to my channel as well. And of course the technical side. That is something I had a lot of problems in the past, especially last year. I had problems with shadow play. On the one hand, it is a great program to use. It is a great tool for recording stuff, but I had some flaws with it. For first, of course, the audio was out of sync all the time. Then the audio quality wasn't so good as well, so it was hard to use for YouTube content. Now I know it is because of my graphic cards. I still have a 660 GTX in my gaming rig, which is, as you know, not the newest anymore, and also one of the yeah, let's say least supported graphic cards for Shadowplay. So that is one of the reasons why Shadowplay doesn't work for me well, but I've changed recently to PlayClaw 5, which is in my opinion also one of the best tools to recording, for recording of course, and it saves me a lot of time. Many things that is implemented into PlayClaw 5 with lots. These features are so great, and yeah, as I said, it is very easy to use PlayClaw 5 to save a lot of time, which is very important for me because I have a full-time job. It's not always easy to produce content for YouTube. Sometimes I don't have the time for it, and as less time I use for making content, that means it is much more possible to have also some kind of time-consuming projects in my mind. Then it usually is much more likely that I'm going to make it happen. Then what's about my English skills now? I mean, as you maybe noticed, it became a little bit better now. I mean, I'm doing this commentary, but it's almost totally live. There's until now I didn't notice a lot of mistakes that I did, so it is much easier for me to record an English commentary, which is very important, because if you're not very capable of speaking English, that means you have a lot of editing that you have to do. And on the other hand, I think most of these negative commentaries came from my German community, which is very interesting, because most of the time the guys that listen to me from other countries that are not German speaking usually like my content. I don't know why this is the case, but yeah, obviously it is. And one of the content that I have produced in the past, in the last few months, was the M16A4 and the M4 burst tutorial, which I had made in English just because it was dedicated to my Veritas gaming guys that asked me a lot of times how I use the M16A4 and why I use certain attachments on it. And that is why I produced this one in English, and I had a lot of positive comments in the commentary section. I had a lot of positive feedback, which is very important for me, because that means that I did my job well. The funny thing is, I think that especially this guide that I made, was one of the worst English commentary I've ever listened on my channel, just because most of the things I did almost live. So that means I wasn't able to edit my my mic file if I did some mistakes, and in my opinion I did a lot, but still people seems to enjoy it. People seems to learn about from it. As I said, I had a lot of positive comments in my commentary sections that I didn't even expect it. And so this is another thing. Another thing is also a guy from Veritas Gaming asked me lately why why I don't produce English content. And I tried to explain him, and he told me, listen, Frankie, to be honest, most guys usually are motivated by creating a comment if they don't agree with something that people say, or maybe they don't like it, then they are very motivated to make a comment. And I asked myself, is this really the case? And I have to say, yes, it is the case. Even for myself, sometimes I'm very motivated, even if the content that I've just watched is so bad. But sometimes I have the intention to to create a comment because of that, because there was something, as I said, that I don't agree with, or I didn't like, or maybe, you know what I mean. It is always this stuff. So that means if people are very, unpleased, then they usually create a comment. So this is something that I have to keep in mind all the time. And then, of course, there are some people there is a guy that asked me lately if we make some content together. And I think, due to the fact that he usually speaks English because he's from the UK, I had to change something if I want to make this thing happen. So I have to decide if I'm going to upload English content again. And I have to say, no, I honestly don't want to upload any English content on this channel anymore. But I will I will create an English content channel for you guys, because to be honest, I'm very surprised that people are still in my subscriber section that didn't desubscribe me for any reason, I don't know, after I have announced my decision. And also, the international subscribers even grow on me. It is so interesting. I mean, guys, what the fuck? You don't even understand me, but you still subscribe to me? That's so fucking awesome. I don't even know what I can. I'm so thankful. That is so great to me. I mean, that is what YouTubing is all about. You want to reach people, as many people as possible. But guys, you don't understand me. I'm speaking German for fuck's sake, but you still subscribe. I mean, guys, that's awesome. That's so awesome. And I believe that I have to thank you a lot for all the support you gave me throughout the last couple of months, where I've decided not to upload English content. And that is why I think I have to do something for you. And now Hardline is on the doorstep, and I think that's the right time to change things a little bit. So, as I said, I announce now for you guys, I have now an YouTube channel with English content only. So it is only dedicated to you guys. So if you'd like to subscribe to me, I put a link down in the description, and also for the PC users, I have now a link in the screen. You can click on it and you will be directed right to my new channel. So what will be on this channel? The content will be, of course, Battlefield will be there, Battlefield 4 and Battlefield Hardline. And then I have the intention to maybe do commentary stuff only in the new channel, while live commentary will stay for the German users only on this channel here. Also, of course, there will be German gameplay on the German channel, and there will be English commentary, not commentary, English gameplay, of course, in the new channel. So this is the stuff that I'm going to do. There will be guides, there will be tutorials in both channels, but I have really much intention to make exclusive content for both channels, so only for one or the other. There will be maybe some times that I'm making two vids in both channels which has the same content, but I'm not quite sure if this which videos this will be, or you know, I'm still not quite sure how to make it happen to have it's the same content on both channels. It is quite time consuming. As I said, I have a full-time job, so I have this problem that I don't have the time for making two different vids on both channels with the same content. So I think it will be exclusive on the one and the other. So yeah. And about the frequency of new content, I'm still not quite sure. To be honest, as I said, I don't have so much time, so that means I would probably not be able to upload frequently content on both channels. So I will try to make it at least, yeah, let's say one vid a month, maybe two. I'm not quite sure, because yeah, as I said, it's some kind of a time issue that I have. But you can of course be subscribed to both channels if you like. As I said, I would not recommend it, because yeah, as I said, you can't even understand what I'm talking about then. But if you like, then go ahead. If not, then stick with the new channel. As I said, link in the description, go for it. I have to say again, thank you very much, guys. You guys are awesome. So until then, I'm out. My name is Frankie from BCTRGaming, and see you in the next one.